In the modern world, most people unknowingly confine themselves within the rigid walls of the third dimension. This state of consciousness reduces life to a race for material wealth, social approval, and external recognition. Day after day, individuals wake up, pursue money, climb ladders of status, and chase acceptance. Yet beneath this endless striving lies an invisible boundary, an unseen framework woven from the strict rules of time and space. But not everyone is bound by these limits. A growing number have begun to step beyond them. For these individuals, time and space no longer serve as barriers, but as flexible canvases. You too have touched this higher frequency, perhaps in fleeting moments of clarity, when life felt unusually fluid, meaningful, and alive. Yet from childhood, social conditioning and rigid education systems have trained you to dismiss such experiences as coincidence or fantasy. For decades, knowledge of this higher field has circulated only in hidden circles. There, it has been used as a tool to shape events, attract opportunities, and wield influence. Meanwhile, the masses have been taught a different story, that everything worth achieving comes only through sacrifice, relentless effort, and endless waiting. By feeding this belief, humanity unknowingly pours its energy into systems that thrive on attention, struggle, and distraction. These systems survive only as long as you keep giving them your focus. Today, however, a window is open. A rare opportunity stands before you, the chance to reconnect with the true mechanism of creation, the process that turns pure intention into reality. This window will not remain open forever. Those who cling to the old ways will remain trapped in the gears of obsolete systems. Most people still believe reality is fixed and unchanging, governed solely by scientific laws that measure only the visible and the tangible. But the physical world, revered as the ultimate reality, is merely one layer of a much larger spectrum of existence. Behind it pulses a vast dynamic field of vibration where consciousness and energy weave together. It is within this field that the true architecture of human experience takes form. To grasp this, we must first redefine what a dimension truly is. A dimension is not a location in space, nor a physical destination. It is a state of consciousness, a vibrational level of being. The third dimension, where most dwell, is a consciousness shaped by separation. Here, the self is divided from the world. Time runs in a straight line, identity depends on the approval of others, and progress feels like an uphill battle. In this framework, effort, struggle, and ego reign supreme. But the fifth dimension operates by entirely different principles. In this realm, separation dissolves, and it becomes clear that everything is connected through an invisible field. Time no longer marches forward as a rigid line. It unfolds as a web of simultaneous possibilities. Physics does not vanish, but interaction with it deepens into subtler levels. Here, consciousness itself becomes the sculptor of events. The fifth dimension is not a place to travel to. It is not a distant planet or a hidden doorway. It is a shift in awareness, a transformation in the quality of consciousness. To enter it is to align your vibration with connection, flow, and synchronicity. What you once believed required years of effort, wealth, love, purpose, already exists. All that is required is resonance. By aligning your frequency with what you seek, you draw it toward you naturally. This overturns the modern work harder, fight longer philosophy. For in the fifth dimension, creation arises not from strain, but from inner harmony. A coherent field of energy, clear, steady, and aligned, acts like a magnet, pulling people, events, and opportunities into your orbit. Science is only beginning to glimpse this truth. Research on heart coherence, electromagnetic fields, and neuroplasticity has opened cracks in the old paradigm. These findings hint at what mystics and visionaries have known for centuries. Consciousness shapes reality. The transition into the fifth dimension is not a journey across space, but a revolution of the inner world. It happens both individually and collectively. Within, it manifests as a shift in perception, a shedding of old wounds, and the discovery of new clarity. Collectively, it raises the vibrational field of humanity, loosening the grip of systems built on fear and scarcity. This is no political revolution, nor a superficial technological leap. It is the redefinition of existence itself. In this new dimension, external conditions no longer dictate your state of being. Instead, your state of being reshapes external conditions. Identity, fulfillment, and creation spring from within. Every decision, every relationship, every circumstance becomes a reflection of your frequency. This is the invitation to step beyond the illusions of separation, to let go of control, and to embrace the higher field where intention collapses time, where emotion rewrites circumstance, and where consciousness sculpts reality. The fifth dimension is not distant, it is here, now, overlapping the third. It is like a radio signal already present in the air. The only difference is the frequency you choose to tune into. The choice is yours.